Hi guys, as promised, I'm gonna film a little bit today at my improv class. Look what I'm wearing today. It's some hoodie, then yoga pants and some sneakers. So when you come to improv class, you have to wear something really comfortable because sometimes you need to lay down on the ground, on the floor. And sometimes you just have to run or you have to jump or whatever.
Spread it out. We'll start with our right hand and left foot, right, butts, whatever. Remember? Yeah. To 7, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. The way this is played is you got to try to stay in rhythm. So you try to answer immediately. So I am Big Booty, and Desmond is number 1. So everybody else's numbers, you just count off and just say what number you are.
2.
Number 2.
So you have to say number 2, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11. Great.
So the way this is played is I call out my name, which is Big Booty, and then I call out your name, which is number whatever. You answer in rhythm immediately your number first. Loredan would say number 11, number 2. He'd say it immediately. You hopefully you'll say right after that number 2, number 3, and we do it in rhythm. And if we mess up, then whoever messes up goes to the 11th spot, and then all the numbers change from where you were. So, like if you messed up, Joe, for example, and you went to 11, then Kristen would become number 2. If I mess up, Desmond becomes Big Booty.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's a goal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, moving closer to Big Booty spot is a goal, and like I said, we try to do it in rhythm. So, if we're rhythm challenged, we have to get back on track, and we can't pause. And what you do when you mess up is you dance to the last spot. You give us a little something while you're moving to the last spot.
And you start with any number.
Right, I'll say Big Booty number 1. Then Desmond might, I'll start any number, right? I'll say big number 4. So Victoria will have to say number 4, number 3, number 3, number 2, Big Booty, number 3, number 3, Big Booty. Oh yeah, Big Booty. Oh yeah, come on, Big Booty, Big Booty, Big Booty. Big Booty number 10.
Number 10, number 5.
Number 5, number 3.
Number 3, number 4.
Number 4 and number 11.
Number 11, number 2.
Number 2, number 1.
Oh,
yeah.
Big Booty. Oh yeah. Big Booty number 1.
Number 1, number 4.
Number 4, number 6.
Number 6, number 7.
Number 7, number 2.
Oh!
Big Booty. Oh yeah. Big Booty, Big Booty, Big Booty. Now you're number 11, okay?
Okay.
Big Booty number 1.
Number 1, number 4.
Number 4, number 1.
Number 1, number 5.
Number 5, number 6.
Number 6, number 11.
11, number 1.
Oh yeah. Big Booty. Oh yeah. Big Booty, Big Booty, Big Booty. Big Booty number 1.
Number 1, number 3. Number 3, number 2.
Oh yeah. Big Booty. Oh yeah. Big Booty, Big Booty, Big Booty. Big Booty number 2.
Number 2, number 7. Number 7, number 5.
Number 5, number 3.
Number 3, number 8. Number 8, number 4.
Number 4, number 12.
Oh yeah. Big booty, oh yeah. Big booty, big booty, big booty. Big booty number 3.
Big booty number 3.
Oh yeah. Big booty, oh yeah. Big booty, big booty, big booty. Big booty number 2.
Number 2, big booty.
Big booty number 2.
Big booty number 2.
Oh yeah. Big booty, oh yeah. Nice try. Big booty, big booty, big booty. Big booty number 4.
Number 4, number 11.
Number 11, number 10.
Number 10, number 6.
Number 6, number 5.
Number 5, number 2.
Number 2, number 1.
Number 1, number 2.
Number 2, number 4.
Number 4, number 12.
Oh yeah. Big booty,
Oh yeah. Come on.
Number 1, number 5.
Oh yeah. Big booty, oh yeah. Big booty, big booty, big booty. That's the way you do it.
Number 8, number 3.
Number 3, number 7.
Number 7, number 5.
Number 5, number 11.
Number 11, number 1.
Number 1, number 2.
Number 2, number 1.
Number 1, big booty.
Big booty number 2. Number 2, big booty. Big booty number 1.
Number 1, number 8. Number 8, number 12.
Big booty, oh yeah. Keep it up. Big booty number 3.
Big booty number 5.
Oh yeah. Big booty, oh yeah. Big booty, big booty, big booty. Big booty number 1.
Number 1, number 3.
Number 3, number 4.
4, number 5.
Number 5, number 6.
Number 6, number 1.
Number 1, number 2.
Number 2, big booty. Big booty number 2. Number 2, number 1.
Number 1, number 3.
Number 3, number 4.
Number 4, number 6.
Oh yeah. Big booty, oh yeah. Big booty, big booty, big booty. So we'll start out, I'll say Mike, red ball, he'll say thank you Tim, and he'll keep his hands open for the red ball. For those who haven't played it, then I will introduce the dagger. The dagger has no dialogue. I just throw it through the air by the tip, and it stops in front of the face. So you know that's the ball or the dagger versus the ball because there's a clap. There's no dialogue, you're not calling anyone out, you're just looking for an open person. Then I'll introduce a few more objects. There's the little furry mouse, and I'll just whisper that to the person, take his place, he'll walk across and send it and bring it to someone else and whisper little furry mouse to them. Okay? Same thing, the rest of all these are done personally, you take their space. So these are the ruby slippers. I tap the top of his shoes, I take his place, he goes to someone and gives the ruby slippers quietly. So that we always hear just the red ball in the air. The small things are whispered to the person, or at least spoken to the person so they know what they got. Then there's David Bowie's wig. Yeah. I don't say it super loud because I don't want to interrupt the train of thought of the red ball going around, right? David Bowie's wig. You'll know when you get handed.
I forgot the name and I'm like, forget about
You'll
it.
take the spot and you'll give it to someone else. So we're trying to keep all these things going. We're trying not to lose anything. Some of the other things that, championship belt. Championship belt.
You just won.
I just won it.
And we'll see if we can keep all those in the air, and if we can, I'll introduce like one more thing. Okay, so we just start out with the red ball, and the proper response is thank you, name the person, and then say what you're throwing. Red ball, Desmond. He'll say, thank you, Tim. Red ball, Brenden, or whoever he wants to send to it. So you got to remember to thank the person. That's the one that's spoken loudly. Everything else is quiet or silent, like the dagger. Just for those who are dagger challenged, you're not just going. You're not going like this. You're holding a dagger in your fingertips, spinning it through the air. Right. So when you catch it, you grab it, you turn it back around, spin it through the air. Stop it in front of your face.
Red ball goes to Loredan.
Thank you, Desmond. Red ball, Brenden.
Thank you, Loredan.
Furry mouse instead.
Red ball, Tim.
Thank you, Brenden. Red ball, Despina.
Thank you, Tim. Red ball, Desmond.
Thank you, Despina. Red ball, Mike.
Thank you, Brenden. Red ball, Kristen.
Thank you. Red ball, Desi.
Thank you, Kristen. Red ball, Brandon.
Thank you, Desi. Red ball, Victoria.
Thank you, Brenden. Red ball goes to Mariia.
Thank you, Victoria. Red Bull, Collins.
Thank you, Mariia. Red ball, Kristen.
Slippers.
Oh, thank you. Loredan, red ball.
Ruby slippers.
Thank you, Kristen.
Oh,
Red
yeah.
ball, Desi.
Thank you, Collins. Red ball, Mariia. Red ball, Mariia.
Red slippers.
Thank you, Desi. Red Bull, Joe.
Thanks a lot, Mariia. Red ball, Lord.
Thank you, Joe.
You're absolutely welcome.
Okay, where do you want out?
Red ball, Mike.
Thank you, Lord. Red ball, Joe.
Thank you, Mike. Red ball, Jessica.
Thank you, Joe. Red ball, Collins.
Thank you, Jessica. Red ball.
Thank you, Collins. Red ball.
Thank you, Kristen.
You're welcome, Loredan.
Red ball, Kristen.
Very funny, Loredan. Red
Red
ball.
Thank you, Kristen. Red ball, Tim.
Thank you, Brenden.
Ruby slippers.
Red ball, Mariia.
Slippers.
Thank you, Tim. Red Bull, Collins.
Slippers.
Thank you, Mariia. Red ball, Jessica.
Thank you, Collins. Red ball, Mike.
Thank you, Jessica. Red ball, Tim.
Thank you, Mike. Red ball, Collins.
Thank you, Tim. Red ball. Thank you, Collins. Red ball, Loredan.
Thank you, Brendan. Red ball, Victoria.
Thank you, Loredan. Red Bull goes to Brenden.
Thank you, Victoria. Red ball, Joe.
No, thanks a lot. No, ball.
Thank you, Joe. Red ball, Jess.
Thank you, Tim. Red ball,
Championship belt.
Mariia.
Thank you, Jess. Red Bull, Mike.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.
Red ball, Fred. Oh, thank you, Mike. Red ball, Desi.
Thank you, man. Red ball, Tim.
Thank you, Despina. Red ball, Brenden.
Thank you, Tim. Red ball, Desmond.
Oh, thank you, Brandon. Red ball, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brenden.
Okay, red ball.
Thank you, Kristen. Red ball, Mariia.
Thank you, Red Bull, Tim.
Thank you, Mariia. Red ball, Jess.
Thank you, Tim. Red ball, Collins.
Thank you, Jess. Red ball, Joe.
Thanks a lot, Colin.
Here's your ball, Lord.
Thank you, Joe. Red ball, Mariia.
Thank you. Lord.
Well, thanks a lot.
Red Bull, Victoria.
Thank you,
Mariia. Red Bull, Mike.
Thank you, Victoria. Red ball,
Thank you, Mike.
Freeze!
What is this?
Freeze! Freeze!
Championship belt.
You still have it. You still have it.
I still have it.
Okay, so stand on the outside of the circle. We're going to put things that we have back in the center of the circle, and each time we put something in, we're going to yell yay and see if we lost anything. Here's a fur little mouse.
Yay!
Championship belt.
Yay!
Red Bull.
Yay!
Dagger.
And the slippers.
Yay!
Where's the David Bowie's wig?
And
Oh, we never introduced it.
And
Never introduced it.
mouse. It was first.
Good job.